Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode by the Pokemonster. And today, 5 more envelopes of the start of Season 5 of the Pokemon Card Mail Days. I hope everybody enjoyed the season finale of Season 4. 99% of the time they will be Pokemon cards. Today we have something special to start off the season. First cards here, guys. So in the first envelope of today's episode, we have a Slowking EX Terrestrialized, an Arcanine EX Terrestrialized. Usually we also do condition check, I will get back to that later. We have a very nice Astral Radiance, Full Art Garchomp V. Everything in this envelope is in great condition. And we have a Miraidon EX. I wanted to try to buy it. I purchased it for 8, hope to sell it for 9. We'll see, cool card. The Hyper Rares, Rainbows and the Secret Rares, Golds are starting to decline in value. Most of the time they're pretty hard to pull from the packs and then they start up really high in value. And after the set gets older, they're decreasing. Also demand regarding playability as such plays a huge role. I paid about 5 for the Garchomp, trying to sell it again for 6. I'm trying to make a buck a card, something like that. And as we make some money, we're buying 4 trainer cards if we're able to sell. I want to try to sell this for 8. I pulled it on release, it was 25. I purchased it now for 7 probably. And then we have a cheaper one, purchased for 3. Tried to sell for 4, I don't know. Maybe try to sell for 3 again if it doesn't work on a longer term. Great cards, Terrestrialized, Terraform Pokemon. Especially Arcanine, one of my favorites. Next envelope, what do we have here? Well, interesting story. Because this guy listed all his cards in mint. He has about 200 cards listed and everything in mint. Not near mint, but really mint. So I found it pretty peculiar. Let's see, we have a Kyogre and then we have the first one. Can't go wrong with the Hitmonchan Reverse Holo. Very quickly going downhill. If you list it as mint, let's take a better look. Alright. So I already checked it obviously, and you see here in the middle of the screen, you see in the text block basically, you see a heavy scratch, right? Might be print line, might be manufacturing error, but it's a print line, or it's a scratch. I must say it's not too bad. Those cards are generally in way worse condition, although it is not mint in my opinion. Especially when you check the backside. You see on this entire border that the cut of the card is really messed up. So it's basically, I count it as all whitening along the whole border, severe whitening. And this is not mint, so I'm hesitating whether to complain to the guy. It was only $2, but still. If you have the guts to list everything in mint, I can tell you in advance you're gonna miss something. So I'm feeling in my right to list it, to complain and not buy from these kind of sellers again. I think he's a pretty new seller. Well, welcome to the hobby. And then we have the Kyogre. Don't know really how to pronounce it, and it looks like it has a print shift in the card. I don't know exactly what it is. Now you can see it in the middle of the screen. It looks like a layer is shifted to the right. Please let me know, people, what kind of damage this is. I have seen other cards with similar defects. I don't know. Furthermore, it's good. I don't know if you can count that as mint. Last card of this order. A nice Terraform Gyarados. Centering looks decent. I think this might be a mint card, although left to right, bit off. And we turn it around, and also here on the top of the card you see a whole area filled up with some kind of scratches. I don't really know what it is. You see it? A point of whitening here in the top left corner. So is it mint? Is it mint? I've showed you in a previous episode a PSA return that has Alakazam, Dark Alakazam 7 in that condition gets a 7. with only 3 spots of whitening and 1 scratch. I don't know if this gets a 9, since 9 is mint. Paid about 70-80 cents for the Kyogre, about $2 for the Hitmonchan, and then we also have the Gyarados that is not mint. Next envelope. This guy brought the cards personally to my home. I asked for shipping and then he turned up in his car. I usually don't do pickups and home deliveries, only use postal service. But instead of refunding me my shipping cost, he gave me some extra cards. I'm all fine by it. He lived like 3 minutes away. And we have Drops of the Ocean, Classic Collection Blue. And this guy apparently also collects racing cards. Coincidentally, maybe it's not coincidence, but the other guy that I talked to, that I donated card to rather, for the hospital or something, also started collecting Formula 1 cards. Is it a trend going on? People leaving the Pokemon hobby and going to racing cards? Not me. I stay with Pokemon for a longer time, probably forever. But yeah, I don't know the value, I don't know anything about this. I'm not going to collect it, I'm not sure what to do with it. Might be interesting to look into one day, just for fun and curiosity. So we have Mr. Mime, paid about $1. I was able to sell these cards also for $2 to $3, the Mr. Mime. It was gone within a few days, so I thought, hey, why not try that again? Can't go wrong with $1. And 50 cents to $1 for the judge as well. Gonna try to sell it for $1. I can imagine it can become a bit more playable again. Decent supporter. Screamtail. I think I received the wrong Screamtail, but not sure. Maybe in this order I ordered this one, and in the other order I ordered the full art version. So probably also 60-70 cents. I've sold now 2 for $1 each, so it's nice. Just get a little bit of money back when you order other cards. Now I have the Suicune EX. It is now only limited to, I believe, the power cubes, power boxes, something like that. This one is at least limited. You can't pull it from packs. This one is from the Classic Collection Blue deck. And I like the card. I do like it. You have the Ho-Oh and the Lugia and the Suicune, something like that. Still need to order the Lugia EX. And this one is going back up for sale. I'm curious to see who notices that it's limited, and if there is any demand for it. I purchased it for $1 to $2. Don't quote me on that price. Probably gonna try to sell it for $2. I don't know. Ooh, next envelope. Alright. Another one of these near mint listings. And now that I have purchased a couple of dozen of these shinings, like dozens, they all have the same on the right side. I list them all as excellent, and I purchased them all as near mint, and then I received them again damaged. So this is silvering. I have an Aerodactyl pre-release fossil as well that has the same marks, the same lines basically. So it's a bit sad. I think that is excellent. A lot of damage basically, but hey, if people think it's near mint, it's good for them. I sell it as excellent, and people might be happily surprised with their condition. So there was the Screamtail. I like how all these cards are individually packed, but there's a lot of tape. After this one I have one more cool thing to show you guys, so let's see. This was the Screamtail that I talked about. Yeah, that's right. I want to sell this one for $3. Purchased it for $2. Nice card, good condition as well. I might re-sleeve it when I'm selling it. Not bothered now. We have the Charizard promo, one more. Ordering a lot of these for $5, and now it dropped even to $4. And I tried to sell it for $7, and I might now drop it as well to $6 to match the new prices. And people are buying it from me, guys. It's nice. One more of the Charmanders, we sold one of those as well. Purchased for 6, sold for 9, and they also wanted the Charmeleon, so pretty great on that one. And I purchased this one for 6 and might sell it again for 9, but maybe going to 8. Something like that. Pretty decent profit. So usually we do a quick round at the end of the episode, but I have to remove all the cards from the screen right now, since I have one more envelope to talk about. And that is this one. And it was pretty cool. I got this from a trade. A guy came up to me online and he was like, hey, I saw that you have 2 Brilliant Stars booster packs, or 1 Astral Radiance and 1 Brilliant Stars, and you have the Blue Sky Stream available. I said, yeah, that's right, the Korean one. Don't confuse it with the Japanese one. Alright, are you into trading? I have some Halloween booster packs. I'm like, nah, I'm good on those. And he said, okay, have a good evening. I asked if he had some full art trainers. He didn't. He said, have a good evening. I said, thanks, bro. And the next morning, I thought about it again, about the deal, the offer. So what happened, I checked in his advertisements, and he had this laying around. Game Boy Advance games. And I thought, okay, I want to get rid of the booster packs. I opened some of the mini tins. You might have seen that episode now as well. $6 for the mini tin, and then you got a pack of Brilliant Stars and a pack of Astral Radiance. So this is a Dutch game, probably, I don't really know. Condition is not too great, not too bad. I might make an episode where I'm going to clean some Pokemon cards. Just a drop of water and microfiber towel. And also the Game Boy games, I'm gonna try to clean them a bit. So this one is going up straight up for sale again. I did pretty well, I believe. Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance and 2 Korean Blue Sky Stream booster packs for Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Game Boy Advance games. Condition is not great, but I still have to test them as well, so I think it will make a nice episode. But I think if they work, they're worth more than the price of a booster pack. So we have Shrek, we have something with animal stuff, and then we have Tarzan. Not too bad. And the best one, according to a friend of me that's a bit more into retro video games, is The Lion King. What you can expect to get online when selling, his estimate at least, is 5, about 5 for the Disneys, 5 to 4, and 3 for this one. I'm gonna try to get at least 6 or 7, since the new movie is at this moment upcoming. Recording this video, we have Word of Mufasa Lion King 2. So I think a bit more than 5. Shrek, I don't know. 5 probably is correct for that one. And Tarzan, yeah, I haven't played the games. If they work and I clean them a bit, I might get like 5 also. So maybe 10, between 7 and 10 for the Lion King, 5 apiece for these, 17. Maybe 4 or 5 for this one. I mean, I am completely new to this market. I have the Game Boy Advance from my childhood. I have all the games. I know Pokemon games are doing pretty well. But I have no clue about any of these games. And they're not complete in box and anything. Just the cartridges. I didn't even know if they were real. It was pure gamble because I didn't need the booster packs. But they look real. And the guy has a good feedback rate, so overall, all in all, today a nice episode with a lot of stories again. We have the guy who sold everything for near mint, we have the guy that sold everything mint. We have some sports cards by someone that personally delivered the cards to my door. We have the trade for the video games. We have some Terraform Pokemon and a new Mr. Mime trying to sell it. Yeah, I'm fine with today's haul. So thanks everybody for watching a lot. I'm looking forward to go into season 5 of the Pokemon Card Mail Days. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and a good weekend in advance.